Alright, good evening. It's nighttime in the big city. And it's time to recap on the trading day. So, the last session was Mental Game. This is my ATC game analysis. If you're familiar with Jared Tendler's work, The Mental Game of Trading, I highly recommend that. This is the first step. So we discussed this today in the team about trying to establish what our good behaviors are, our C game behaviors are. And the whole game of this is try to shift that distribution over towards A game. So I've been working on that for the last number of months. It's going pretty well. So as you can see, well, first I want to direct you to Theme Time Radio Hour with your host Bob Dylan. Definitely check this out. Absolutely brilliant. Go on Google Podcasts or whatever. This is just something brilliant to listen to at night. Yeah. So what did we say today? Short UB 6 a.m. Let's just check on that, see if we were right. I think we already know the answer to this. Yes, we were. Okay. Told you to short about 6 a.m. I said we'd drift down all day, and that we did. Yes. I said buy from this kind of buy zone. What do we do? Buy up, of course. Now, what's the question for tomorrow? Are we gonna do a straight return to the Thursday Friday balance? Not so sure that. I think we may come down and fill the single print, maybe overnight. Something's ringing. Let's ignore that for now. So what's the deal with tomorrow? What's gonna happen? Well, let's look at the dollar first of all. We're ranging in this kind of fairly tight range. Okay, we'll call that a reaccumulation, right? In white coffee terms, reaccumulation. We are bullish, very much bullish on the dollar. Okay, so usually early week we will counter trend. So I think in the morning, what you're going to see is Dixie fill in some of these single prints. Okay, so watch out for that. So how can you parlay that into a good trade? Well, you could try buying cable. We'll look at that. We'll study this in the morning, see where we are. I haven't looked at today's POC or whatever, but we can look at that in the morning. Maybe find a good buy on cable. If we are perhaps just thinking about selling on the dollar. My intention for the dollar is that we come down to maybe last week's close. That kind of area. This inefficiency. And then we move up to a weekly high up here. So that's what I think is going to happen with the dollar. We have a lot of trapped volume up here. Okay. A big trap buyer or something, but that's where we're heading. Okay. So I want you to think about counter trend on the dollar tomorrow. So down dollar. So that means up on equities to me. So I would be looking for buys in this single print. If we drift down in the Asia session, let's say we make a poor or a weak low or whatever you want to call it. Let's think about buys from this area and a return to the kind of Thursday Friday balance. After that, after we get back up here, we should probably be thinking about shorting equities as we fill in these single prints and then go long on the dollar. So what else? How else can you play this? Crude oil? Well, we broke Thursday's upper distribution. I think let's play this by ear for now. I don't have a clear view on that yet. We filled in an inefficiency. Weekly's in uptrend, daily consolidation. I think we'll just have to look at the liquidity tomorrow and make a decision on that one. ZN or ZN if you're American. I think this is a short. I would be looking for pullbacks to sell. I've not done a full analysis on this, so we can perhaps do that for tomorrow. So I might work on that tonight if I have the energy. But basically what I'm looking at is short dollar. Okay, I think we'll have quite a sharp move down to these single prints. So I would be thinking about long cable or long euro dollar. So take a look at the points of control value area from today. Let's just say today's value area was something like that. Okay, maybe the POC is here or something. I'm just estimating. I don't know. Let's think about long cable tomorrow, okay? Counter trend. And look to fill in some of these single prints. Stretch target, I'd be thinking about 27.20. Rest of the markets, well, NQ is just going to follow the same idea as ES. So I see we've returned to the upper distribution after a move down to the single print. Could have probably got a good trade out of that. And we filled the true gap. I'd still be thinking about buys on this tomorrow, but let's see what ES is doing. Let's see where the liquidity is tomorrow. Basically, the theme of tomorrow, I think, will be short dollar. Okay? So that's now on record. I'll be looking for buys on cable early tomorrow. And possibly buys on ES for short-term plays. Okay? This is intraday. Okay? Not long-term. So, yeah. That's all I have to say. Enjoy your night. Listen to Theme Time Radio Hour. Let me know what you think. And we'll maybe perform some analysis on US 10s. Because I think yields are going to turn bullish if they've not already. Okay? So, chill. Have a good evening. And I'll sign out for now. Talk soon.